Hello all, I am Shrikant Mane from IBM Core Pattern team. Today we are going to talk about and demonstrate the live streaming of automobile devices data using custom widgets within the Cognos dashboard. In automobile manufacturing unit, a plant engineer's primary job is to constantly monitor the device's health and keep them intact. Now, it is quite a tedious job for him to monitor constantly these devices and take a call to bring the devices down for maintenance as and then required. So, when there is a corrective maintenance task where equipment is repaired or replaced after wear, malfunction, or a breakdown, at that moment going for a maintenance is a fair ask. But if there is a preventive, predictive maintenance required based on the previous breakdown activities or based on the historical data where we have seen that these devices are going down on a weekly basis on every weekend at specific time these are going down. So, uh, but however, if you really look at the live or the real-time metrics of the devices, the plant engineer would notice that these devices health is absolutely fine when you really look at the live metrics of the data for these devices. And so going for a maintenance, for a plant engineer, if he really thinks it is a overhead or a unnecessary maintenance. So in order to see such live or the real-time metrics from the Cognos dashboard as a charts, it is not a straight way to build. Now, this code pattern helps us to achieve this functionality with the help of Cognos custom widgets, which is built using D3 and JavaScript. And this feature has, or this functionality has been introduced from Cognos 11.0.x. And in in this code pattern, we will build a Cognos add-on to consume highly volatile streaming data or the real-time data. The real-time dashboards or the charts displays mix of data, both volatile and the non-volatile, within the same dashboard. Now, it also shows you the dancing chart, meaning the chart will be live, where as and then there is any new data which is coming from the device, the same data will be reflecting on your chart, the real time charts. Hence, we call it as a dancing chart that captures the volatile and and it incrementally updates itself. So this pattern demonstrates displaying live insights of the device's health metrics within the Cognos dashboard. Now, let me talk about the high level flow and the steps to execute this pattern. The first step that we are going to do is we develop this code which includes the spec.json, JavaScript, D3, and the CSS images. This is done all externally, and we call it as a custom Cognos custom widget. And what we do is we bundle all of these files as a zip file and upload these zip files into Cognos using extensions. So in Cognos, the new functionality, like I said, we have extensions where through extensions we can actually import the custom widgets which is built using your JavaScript, D3, CSS, all of that. And this can be imported and we call them as a custom widgets. This can be imported through our Cognos extensions. That's a new functionality. And the prerequisites for this pattern, we need a Cognos server, which can be your on-prem or a SaaS offering of Cognos, and it should be a minimum. The version that we expect is 11.0.1. And to create and upload extensions or the custom widgets, you need to have a administrative access. Now, the high-level steps, we have documented, we get the code and upload those zip files into your Cognos, and how to create the dashboard, those steps also been clearly documented. So let me jump directly to the run and the analyze dashboard section. Okay, So once this dashboard is being created, we can just click on this. This is the dashboard that we have created. uh, by clicking on this live streaming of the devices, you will see a list chart where you will see the last 24 hours metrics of a device A. So we call it as a remote report of a device A for last 24 hours, where you could see various metrics like pressure, temperature, and vibration, and with the specific time and a date. So the last 24 recordings of those particular devices you can see. And you also see a small note on the bottom of the list which says click on any attribute of this for, to view the live streaming of that particular devices. Say for suppose if the plant engineer wants to see the the pressure of this particular device, we call it as a device A. So just clicking on this particular any of this area, the column, just click on that. A pop-up will come saying that we are going to display the live streaming of the pressure attribute. And then when you say okay, you would see on the bottom, you would see a live chart which is coming, where you will see what is the currently the pressure with seconds you can see. So this is how the plant engineer can take a decision, if he has to take a if he wants to bring, if he sees that the pressure is over the threshold. Say imagine if at this point you see the pressure as above the threshold point, and immediately he can also think, saying that if he wants to check if the pressure is high, let me also check another metrics where what is the temperature at this point in time. And he can always go ahead and click on this temperature column, where and then he can see if the temperature is well within the threshold. Then the plant engineer decides he may not require maintenance, because the other metrics looks fine, and slightly the pressure is going over the threshold. So based on his experience, he can actually take a call. So this is the live data that he's able to see. And you have other optional options, steps. You can customize your dashboard to make it more appealing or to look more beautiful. You can add background color, you can add title, you can add multiple tabs to the dashboard. So here is a sample output of the dashboard where you have multiple devices: device A, device B, device C. So for this pattern we have restricted for only device A. And we have put some background color. So this completes the code pattern execution. Thank you.